What is going on YouTube? It is FlopFish here, and welcome back to another Hut team build. Today we are going to be going over my current team that has left some people wondering what the heck I did, because I've been ranting and raving about how good it is. And yeah, I think I'm 7 or 8-0 with it, or something more than that, like maybe 10-0, 12-0. All I know is that I'm for sure 6-0 with this team, but I've played more games with it and have done really well with it. And a lot of people are wondering what it is, and I guess I can showcase it to you guys now. It's a build that's actually fairly cheap. At the most, it's going to cost you 425k. Ultimately, as long as the cards are up on the market, I can see it costing you under 400k. But we'll call it 400k, because I'm sure you can get some deals on some cards here and lose some there. But without further ado, let's hop into my team and let's showcase this beast of a team. So on the first line, we have Rookie Team of the Year, Andre Palat. We have Player of the Game, Hurdle with the Captain card, and Player of the Game, Cassian. Now, this is probably my top 3 players in each position that I like to play with. Cassian, a lot of people tend not to like, but for whatever reason, I'm really good at using him, so that's why I like him on this team. I like him. He's really good at passing. He's good at skating, good at checking, and he's actually got a pretty lethal shot that tends to come in handy from time to time. Hurdle, by far my favorite player in Hut. Really, not much more can be said for like 10k or 12k or however much he is. Best player in Hut for the value, in my opinion. Absolutely phenomenal. He can do everything. Even with the captain's card, he's a little bit better on faceoffs, which is why he has that. Still not as good as my second line center, but he's still pretty good. So that's why he's on that spot. And then Palat is just an absolute freak as far as speed and shot goes and hands. He can really just wheel his way around the zone, and the best part about this line is that all these guys skate at roughly the same speed, so they're very fast, but Palat will actually be a little bit faster than the rest of them to create that nice little gap, and sets up either some good breakaways for him or some good cross creases for these two to finish on. He also has a pretty good shot as well, and he's pretty good at driving the net. He's pretty strong on the puck. So that is why I like this first line. Again, probably my favorite player in each position. Fairly inexpensive line. I mean, you're looking at under 100k for that line. On the first defensive pairing, we have Seth Jones, Star of the Week, and Oli Mata, Rookie Team of the Year. Now, this is a choice that I decided to go with for the Rookie Team of the Year, just because I bought them all, and I'm just like, whatever, I'll try it out and see how they play. And you know what? The upgrade from the Player of the Game Mata to the Rookie Team of the Year is by far worth it. It was one of the best things I've ever made, best decisions in Hut. It was like 60k, probably, no, it was like 50k after it was all said and done, after I sold the other Mata. But it ended up being pretty solid for me, and again, it's only +1 overall, but it's +2 in stats, and you just notice a bit of a difference. He's faster, he hits harder, he's better at deking, he has a better shot, he's just better. End of story. That is why I like him better over Player of the Game. More expensive, yes, but definitely worth the upgrade if you have the pucks. And then Star of the Week, Seth Jones. This guy is someone I'm actually shocked isn't run and boosted by a lot of players, because his Star of the Week card is really good. I have him boosted up to 99 on PlayStation, and absolutely just love running train with him. He dominates a game by himself and makes him a lot of fun to use. But again, I'm shocked a lot of people don't run him. He's actually fairly tall too. He's 6'3", 200. Same with Mata, 6'2". They're not exactly short defensemen. They can lay the body pretty good, and they both have good shots, and they're very quick, have good hands. Defensively, they're very strong. So, you know, again, probably at the most 85k between the two of them, probably under that. I think Mata is a little bit of an iffy if he's on the market or not, but I picked mine up for about 65. Probably a little bit over a month and a half ago. So, yeah, summer's around there. Summer's around a month and a half ago, and that's about what he's going for right now, I think. Then Rookie Team of the Year, Lack, is my netminder. A lot of people don't like him. I like him because for the most part he stops everything but the cheese shots, and the cheese shots are something that are very defendable, and if you know how to defend them, he's going to be a good goalie for you. If not, you're absolutely going to get lit up. So that is kind of personal preference, but I really like using him, so that is why he is in the net. And he's also a Vancouver player, and being a Canucks fan, try to use the most Vancouver players that I possibly can on a team I like. So let's go on to the second line, in which we have Rookie Team of the Year, Chris Kreider, Rookie Team of the Year, Sean Monahan, and Star of the Week, Grabowski. Now, let's start off on the left wing with Kreider. He is so fast and so strong on the puck. His power moves are absolutely ridiculous. His little cuts to the net just drive the other team crazy. He plays a lot like he does in real life, which is really nice to see. Because, again, just good shot, good hands, good power moves, gets the puck to the net. Lots of scoring chances generated by him, and again, really good shot for one-timers and stuff. Sean Monahan, probably him and Hurdle are my two favorite players in the game at the center position at least. Very fast. His stats are kind of a lie. He's much better than what they show. He's pretty fast, pretty good shot, good on faceoffs, good hands, good checking, good defense, everything along that line. He's pretty solid. And then Star of the Week, Grabowski. Now, this was a guy who was my first Star of the Week I picked up on Xbox to use. And he actually, you know what, I was pretty satisfied with him. He played really, really well. He was able to kind of just keep up with everyone and skate really fast. He actually skated faster than Ovechkin when I had him. And, you know, he has good hands. He has a good shot. He's really not great in the center position, so I put him on the wing, and this line just clicks. It works really well. Again, you got two skilled playmakers here and a really good finisher. And Kreider, generally speaking, if you can get the puck to either Grabowski on a break or Kreider on a break, or even Kreider on a 1-on-2 or 1-on-1 situation, you're going to be finding some pretty good scoring chances because they're absolutely lethal. And I put the assistant captain's card on him because, you know, kind of wanted it on him to balance everything out a little bit. These guys, while their stats are lower, they're boosted more behind the scenes kind of thing, and they feel better than what their stats play. So I brought Grabowski up a little bit, and he just plays better with these guys with the A on. Now onto the only defense pairing and only line that is actually not 99 chem. That is simply because these guys are absolute monsters, and they work really well paired together. They're both fast offensive defensemen, and Rookie Team of the Year Morgan Riley, and Star of the Week Ekman Larson. They're both fast, both have good shots, both are really, really good at deking. They're both good at moving the puck, and that's the whole theme with this line. They're really good at breaking out and moving that puck, and it's so lethal on the counterattack, and they're really good on the cycle too. Again, I don't actually have the shot set up so there's one lefty and one righty on the point, but either way, I'll have one lefty on the right side for that one-timer, and generally speaking, I like to cycle it around to the left-hand boards and pass it across for the one-timer, and I'm finding the net a lot. It's just one of those combos that work for me. They both hit pretty good. Again, everyone's height and weight. No one's super tall. Kreider's a beast on this line, obviously, 6'3", 230. But just love the way they play. Again, a lot of people ask why I don't run Player of the Game Ekman Larson, and I just like, for the price difference, I find Star of the Week just as good. That's me personally speaking. Player of the Game might be a little bit better. I just prefer Star of the Week personally. And yeah, so onto the third line, where we've got Star of the Week Marcus Foligno, Star of the Week Craig Smith, and Star of the Week Granlund. Now this line, a lot of people kind of question this line a little bit. It's one of the ones that seems kind of weird. Craig Smith, for one, a lot of people you don't see a lot of people running him. And same with Star of the Week Foligno. You actually don't see a lot of them out on the market. And you don't see a lot of people using him. Now, be forewarned, if you don't like power forwards, do not use Foligno, because you're not going to like the way he plays. However, if you do like to kind of play a cycle game and drive to the net, it's going to be very good for you. He's decent speed. He's not like super fast. He's not like Palat, but he's going to be able to, you know, get yourself in a good position. He's not going to be outskated too often. When he is, he can catch up or at least maintain a decent speed to kind of keep the gap fairly close to where you can hit them or poke check them. And again, just very good. He's good on the shots, and again, he drives the puck really well. He has really good puck protection, so that is why I kind of liked him. I threw him on here because I like the look of the All Black Star of the Week. They just look really, really cool, and they're actually fairly rare to come by, so I picked one up, and I actually like the way he plays. So on to Craig Smith. Now, this is a guy, I loved his base card in NHL 13. I liked it in NHL 14, and I got the Star of the Week, and I love the card. Again, he's a good two-way forward. He's fast, good hands. Face-offs, he's about an 80-85, somewhere in there. He's not exactly super strong on them, but makes up for it with his speed. And again, he does win about 50% or so for me. So he's still very solid there, not exactly lacking. And then on the right wing, we have Michael Granlund. Again, this guy is an absolute monster. He's good. Like, he's really good. Player of the game, I think, is I don't know if it's really worth the upgrade. I'm not entirely sure, personally speaking, but I had this one kicking around, so I decided to use it. And, you know, it flows really well. This is a line that, again, it moves really well, and Granlund's definitely the stud on this line as far as I'm concerned, just because he can kind of get the nice goals on this line, whereas a lot of the gritty goals will come in from Foligno and Smith, where they'll get the rebounds from Granlund or something like that, or get set up from Granlund and finish. But Foligno, again, if you're behind the net, he can power in front of that net and score some wicked goals as well. Onto the defense pairing, where we got Star League Franzen and Player of the Game Party. Now, Player of the Game Party, by far the slowest player on this team. Not afraid to admit it, that his speed is a slight bit of an issue with him. However, everything else about him is really, really solid, and honestly, he's worth checking out. Good defensive categories on him, and again, he just hits like a brick. I need someone on this team that can kind of shut it down on the penalty kill, and he's that type of guy, so he'll just get the puck out. He's actually really good at passing, so he makes that good first breakout pass. And again, while his speed is a bit of an issue, if you maintain your gaps and just kind of make sure no one walks right by you, you're going to be okay with him, and he can absolutely rock people. And that's where Cody Franson kind of paired with him comes in handy, because he's very fast. He's got a lethal shot, wicked deking, huge checker, and great defensively. That is why I like him. Both these guys, 6'4", 6'5", big defenseman, good shutdown pairing to use. Again, just I love both of them. Cody Franson's got some insane goals for me, by the way. But yeah, so that's why I kind of rock them. They're both very big defensemen. Party being a little bit slow, but everything else is good. His shot and hands are actually better than what it says. His hands are probably about an 80. I'd put them at an 80. His shot's about an 85. And his checking seems to be about a 92-ish, somewhere's in there. The only other player that I might put there would be Star League Johnny Boychuk, but other than that, I really like the way Party plays, and that's why I run him there. And then Cody Franson again, really fast, wicked shot, wicked hands, wicked checking, wicked defense. Nothing else you can really say other than he's an awesome player for the pucks. On to the fourth line, we got Star of the Week Hagelin, Rookie Team of the Year Johnson, and Frolik Star of the Week. Now, this is a line a lot of people have seen me run at least these two players. Hagelin's one of my favorite Star of the Weeks in the game. I've already ranted enough about him. If you have if he's 20k or under, 15k or so, pick him up. He's absolutely insane for his price. I love the way he plays. And then Star of the Week Johnson, the Chief himself, former Spokane Chief. He's not great on faceoffs, I will say that. The one issue with this team is their faceoffs, and I'm able to win about 50%, maybe slightly under, depending on the day. But yeah, he's not great on faceoffs, but his other stats make up for it, and his other categories, which makes me comfortable using him. He's very, very good defensively. Same with Pilotta, actually. They're both really good defensively, so don't really have to worry about any pucks kind of getting past these two lines. And they're very good at maintaining pucks in the offensive zone. And same with Michael Frolik, really good forechecking, and his stats are actually much better than what they show on card. He plays probably like a 90 overall player for me, and again, he looks really sweet. So there we go. That is the team. Backup goalie is my base Ben Bishop, who has been referred to as a cheat code many times just because he's stolen me a couple games. But whenever he needs to steal a game, he's there for me. Most of the time, don't have to steal a game with this lineup, which is perfectly fine by me. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. That is a team that I am currently rocking. I know a lot of you were very interested with that. There's going to be another team build out tomorrow. I figured like I'd make this a longer one just to explain why I chose the players and why I like them. Kind of give a mini player review on each player as well. So, anyways, guys, as always, take it easy, and I will catch you guys on the flop side.